And only one of them's going to last. My name is Rich, good to be your host, and now I'm joined up the desk by VHel, Joe, and we got healing set. Now, VHel, let's just talk about
Yeah. Ist ja gut. Euch Flachkörper muss man ja mal leiser machen, ey. So, Unitas und Order. Also, Unitas hat Heildruiden, Schurken, Magier. Die anderen haben einen Heilschamin, Paladin, Jäger. Interessant.
Qualified to Blizzcon, and of course Yosuke, a fan favorite on the Hunter.
It's going to be a surprise to see Unitas playing that Rogue Mage Druid composition. We haven't seen this one out yet, and the Outlaw Frost specializations, and Pride going to be stepping in on that Restoration Druid and probably look to try and just hide fresh on that Retribution Paladin, just make sure they can stay away from him, because you do not want to let that Retribution Paladin connect you.
Oh, you absolutely don't, and that's why he's doing the Frost Mage. The Frost Mage has all those snares, all those slows, just mitigating the movement speed of Retribution Paladins. The big weakness of this Retribution Paladin, why we don't see so many of them, like you can see right now, is that once the Hand of Freedom is purged, they really struggle to connect to their target. And this is a melee class. They need to do the majority of their damage from melee range, and if Posito can play as good as he did during opening week, he's going to make it very difficult for him.
He will make it very difficult. We already see the wings pop by Fresh there. Posito just hiding with Joy right now, but they get the stun trap on the Pride. He does pre-Iron Bark. It's a well played, nice pre-Iron Bark there, and the Temporal Shield going to be prompted as well to make sure they can survive that wings pressure, which they have now. So well played by Unitas. Nice strong opener for the start to survive those wings, but they need to build on that pressure.
This is the thing I was kind of interested about Unitas Pride. We've never seen him compete on the Blizzcon stage. They were of course running with Shadow on the previous opening week games. Now they've brought out Pride, the other healer on their roster, for this Restoration Druid, and they're going for this kind of slower pace. They're trying to hide the Retribution Paladin, play the dampening. Posito though getting caught up. You see the full hammer just into the full trap on Pride, forcing a trinket early, and that wasn't even the Avenging Wrath, Joe.
For the trigger from Pride. Hazito Jones. This will be huge trouble for Unitas Order, doing a lot of pressure once Fresh and Yosuke connect. But right now, Oxygen in a full sheep, Fresh taking a lot of pressure from this Icy Veins and frozen off from Hazito Jones, so he needs to be very careful. He uses his defensive cooldowns to make sure he can survive.
There's two ways of playing this matchup as the Restoration Druid. You can either push in, get those Cyclones off the Polymorphs, or you can play a very defensive game. And you can see Pride right now, he's playing very defensive. It's really easy for him to get these outplays. You see another preemptive Iron Bark on the trap here. Because he has that range, you can see Yosuke pushing up for the trap and then make that defensive play. But I mean, that indicates to me they're going for a kind of slower pace, more dampening style strategy here. Whereas if Posito can land those polybombs, I'd love to see him maybe go for an offensive wild charge, look to try and get a Cyclone off of that over onto Oxygen. They could really force big cooldowns as Yosuke now trying to punish Pride. They're swapping over to him. They're really testing the newcomer on the stage.
They are indeed, and we saw his pre-Iron Barks working beautifully, but yeah, the real strength will be to see if he can deal with that cleave pressure. Hazito Jones taking a bit of damage right there. The Everbot comes out, stun onto Oxygen, but it's going to get sacked out by Fresh there to make all the damage. But like you said, Unitas are just going to play for the long road. Full trap though. Hazito Jones getting connected on right now. Temporal Shield gets perched off. He could be in some trouble, and there's the first ice block of the game. Order showing they don't need too much breathing room to force those major defensive cooldowns.
It's definitely scary to play a comp like Unitas's. You have to stay alive for a very long time in order to win this matchup. And the Avenging Wrath there from Fresh, because Pride used his trinket disaligned with that cooldown, forces out the first ice block on Hazito. So good play from Order, who overall have been looking very solid in this match. The one thing that I do point though is that Oxygen has used a fair bit of his mana on those purges, which means he's the one who's falling a little bit behind.
He is falling behind on mana. He may need to use some time to get a drink off to be able to make sure that they can reach that long game, because they are on a time bomb. They need to be able to buy enough time so they can take down Hazito Jones with CC onto Pride, and it looks like they make a swap onto him. He uses that bark skin immediately. Nice capstone coming out from Oxygen as well. Fresh just going to sack him to get out of that. Pride just going to kite away, make sure that he keeps himself alive and that he's not vulnerable to Fresh. Fresh having a difficult time to trying to connect.
He is having a difficult time, as you would expect from the Retribution Paladin, but at the same time, I do feel like he's getting work done. They're forcing through the cooldowns on Unitas, and this is promising from the Australian squad here. Fresh just line-siding a little bit, respecting the Frozen Orb play coming out from Posito, that big offensive for the Frost Mage, as we see now. Full trap over onto Pride, trying to get a little bit of damage going, but not too really any avail just because Fresh was in that defensive positioning.
Yeah, they had nice crowd control on the Pride, but like you said, no damage really coming out. Good kiting from Unitas to avoid Fresh the entire time, and there's the killing spree coming out onto Fresh right now, forcing a lot of pressure. In fact, Fresh and Yosuke are the ones taking some pressure right now from Unitas. They're doing an excellent job kiting away from them, avoiding damage, and then just countering them with some pressure, making Oxygen lose his mana.
Yeah, that's really the win condition here for them. Play out that long game. You can see dampening now starting to elapse.
Was ist?
Mein Gott, warum kommt dann wirklich das Heiratsupdate?
Over time, increasing that healing reduction for both of these teams as we see a full trap from Pride, cold as ice. Yosuke.
Also warum nach dem Update kannst du das Level auf... Ich mach dich Level auf 6 bringen.
They forced out the parry there from Aiden. That's a huge defensive call. Now Fresh still has some time with chunking Aiden down. He had to use his vanish right there, but he's still not safe. Fresh dropping low right now as well, but Oxygen gonna keep.
Oh, der Heiler wird der Schurke wird was? Toasty!
Nice spell still on that freedom there. That's gonna make it very difficult for Fresh to connect, but we see a full trap on the Pride. Stun onto Aiden.
Ich finde, es kommt wieder ein bisschen zu viel auf einmal.
But now Unitas all of a sudden a route of huge defensive cooldowns.
I really like this adaptation from Order. They've changed up, going from Zito Jones, who of course has a lot of mobility on that mage, for Aiden on the rogue. And Aiden wants to be in melee range. He wants to get hit the damage out of that outward specialization. But if they turn their attention on him, it's just Pride could easily secure the match for Order, for Australia here. Fresh getting polymorphed up. They're trying to mitigate some of the damage there. Also swapping target over onto Yosuke, who with Oxygen out of crowd control should be able to get some heals momentarily here.
If they can get CC on Pride, this could be it. They're getting a full trap on the Pride. They need to connect to Aiden, but he's already pre-ran behind the pillar. He knew that this was a desperate opportunity that they needed to survive. Well played by Aiden there. That's
Gib die Heiratspapiere in Kaffees Gesicht, das ist Zeit!
Pride's gonna get out of the trap, heal with joy, and you know, that was a great play by Unitas.
They're able to stay alive here. The mana is to even out as well.
Ja. Warum bei Kaffee jetzt?
Keine Ahnung, es gibt Leute, die mögen Kaffee.
Ja.
Jeder hat sein Liebling.
Ja.
Really left to keep him alive. We see a stun over onto Oxygen. Can they get the polymorph? They're looking for it, but instead they're using it to peel. They might get some big damage on Yosuke here. The frozen orb comes out.
Yeah, it does, and a full hammer of justice on the Aiden, though they're trying to burst him down. They use the Iron Bug, they use the feint right there as well to keep him alive, and now Aiden has that parry just to survive, but Fresh also has that wings coming up. He has it just right now, so there could be a lot of damage expected onto Aiden. He may need to use that parry in the short time, but at the same time, counterspell onto Oxygen into a full bash. If they can follow up this crowd control, Fresh could be in trouble. He may need to bubble, and there's that Cyclone on the Oxygen. Well played by Pride on this Restoration Druid. Not only defensively, but again, those offensive opportunities, and now Fresh doesn't have his biggest defensive cooldown in the game, but full trap.
Der wird sich ganz schön gehalten.
Excellent play by Aiden. Once again, there might be enough, but he may need to use the parry as well. There it goes to deal with
Der Schurke!
That was a very important play. Still died through it. The event
Macht gleich den Abflug!
Dieser mit den Schurken. Er hilft doch nichts mit, ich stech sie alle ab. Ja, hol ich meinen Schurken. Ja, das was denn mit deiner Schurke? Aha. Ja, so weit bin ich noch nicht. Ich bin noch mal bei 62 hängen geblieben.
Ja, jetzt komm mal, ich denk mich ab.
Meine Fresse, ne. Ich möchte mal wirklich einen Kampf erleben, der so lang geht, dass bis minus 99 ist.
So lange überlebt keiner.
Wäre aber geil, das wäre aber lustig, wenn es das echt nur so wäre. Das wäre dann so das größte Highlight in der Geschichte der Arena. Das wäre
minus 100 ist dann Sundeath.
Das wäre die berühmte Geschichte in der Arena dann. Die haben bis minus 99% gekämpft und nur einer hat gesiegt. Ja, jetzt sind sie vorsichtig. Die wollen sich langsam wieder aufladen. Sind fast bei 30. Gottes Willen.
With those preemptive kitings, now he's looking to secure the game for his team, for his region here. They can get one crack across Oxygen, they push in, Mighty Bash, looking for the polymorph, unable to land it though. Good blessing of Sanctuary from Fresh, keeping his team alive for now.
Yeah, and a nice disarm on the Fresh as well. That dismantle talent being played by Aiden to make him stop getting too much pressure during his wings, but he might just get it anyway. Lasts for a long time. There's a full trap on the Pride. Once again, pre-Iron Bark by Pride. Excellent plays. Full Hammer of Justice. They might just be able to go through this, but it looks like they're not able to. Pride gonna just
wollen nicht down gehen.
Keep him alive. And Unitas, they need to try and find the winning condition right now.
Yep, Avenging Wrath not available for order. Now Unitas
Available.
get a little bit aggressive. You can see both the healers are really expending their mana. There's barely anything left in the tank. We're at 34% dampening here. Both of these healers really struggling. Fresh playing quite defensively right now. Trades out his defensive core down. Aiden needs to be careful as he's getting the brunt of this exchange. Pride looking for Cyclones, doesn't land them. Yosuke with the play, with the trap. Now Windshare, Hammer of Justice, trying to get damage over onto Aiden, but once again, he does have the vanish, does have the die by the sword, he should be able to stay alive there.
He should be able to.
Ja, der mag halt auch ein mit dem Mana zu kämpfen.
But nice picks from his Leo Jones, just spamming out those polymorphs to keep him alive. Actually being used now from Pride. He doesn't have the trinket or the Iron Bark. Pride is actually the one running up fuse right now. They need to get the crowd. Nice damage shield turn from Oxygen. He was looking to get it before he got bashed, but Pride actually didn't get the bash up. But there's a full trap. Aiden's in trouble. He used the Diamond Sword and the Cloak of Shadows immediately, but now Fresh is in trouble. He has the bubble if needs be. Oxygen trinkets out to keep him alive, but now it's going to be running on fuse. 40% dampening, Adrian.
Yeah, this is really scary though. The Avenging Wrath for Fresh is available in about 15 seconds. I would say that Order's won this game. They just need to available. The big immunity for Order. If they can keep going here, looking for the full trap over onto Pride.
Wenn es so weitergeht, kommt man nicht noch bis zu 99. Ey, das wäre jetzt schon fast die Hälfte. Es gibt selten Spiele, die wirklich so krank sind.
Eigentlich nach hinten in die Ecke und rein und Mama rufen.
Ja. Ja, der Schocke. Oh. Jetzt machen sie ihn fertig. Ja, jetzt wollen sie ihn unbedingt weghaben.
They might need to use the Spirit Link here, but he has the turtle if needed. There's the Spirit Link, it comes out, and all of a sudden Unitas just find a way to force the defensive cooldown.
Both teams are running on fumes. This is game one of the series, elimination series. Both of these regions, only representatives of Blizzcon competing here. Aiden is the one dropping low.
Weiß gar nicht, wann das Spiel mal so krank war letztens.
Ich glaube, ich kann keine sagen, was so lang ging.
Es gab schon ein paar, die mal so lang gingen, aber wieso schon gar nicht mehr.
Das schon bei minus 50 war?
Kann sein. Also bis zu 60 ging nie eins. Es war immer so wirklich so unter oder ein bisschen über 50. Beide Heiler sind so gut wie ausgelaugt. Oh, Schurke tot. War klar, dass der Schurke dran glauben musste.
Fortunate enough, Order take the first win in 51% dampening.
It's gonna be Order doing it for APAC here, taking that first victory, and you can see the smiles on their faces after the longest game that I think we've seen so far in the game. But we went to that poll in Twitch chat, all of you guys voted, and we pretty much had a split on our hands, and I think it's pretty reasonable when we
Haben Sie schon durch damit?
Oh, Unitas hat den Heiler gewechselt. Zu Priester jetzt. Toller Name für einen Paladin. Fresh. Oder halt der Typ halt, der so. Oder halt der Typ, der spielt halt Fresh. Klingt komisch, ey.
frozen off Commissar
Was?
onto Fresh.
Verstehst du?
Already trying to get aggressive. This map might actually be a bit hard for Unitas to kite away Fresh, but like we said,
Heilung ist frisch.
they're going to be looking for those explosive
Ah, nee, er ist ja kein Heiler.
openers onto Fresh or the Yosuke with CC on the oxygen. There's the full blind on him right now. They're getting onto Yosuke. It might have actually broke Fresh now being a target as well. They forced the pace pressure now from Aiden. Both teams using huge defensive cooldowns right away.
Yeah, the opener actually didn't go at all as planned for Unitas. They landed the full transfer onto Oxygen, but Aiden was already kiting the Avenging Wrath because of that offense from Order. Now they're in a lot of trouble.
Boah, was?
Wie schnell ging das denn?
Magier tot!
Der Magier ist sofort umgekippt. Ist er am Gullideckel hängen geblieben oder was?
Es war gerade mal knapp über eine Minute. Was war denn das? Was war das denn? Oh, 34, 14. Oh, schnell über mal. Vielleicht das nächste.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are representing Latin America.
Ach, jetzt ist wieder der Schamane der Heiler, aber der Priester ist drin geblieben. Da haben wir einen Schurken auch. Okay. Der Priester.
Was very good on that restoration shot. We see Rosita Jones on that Shadow Priest as well, instantly peeling Aiden, and we already see the aggression from Fresh instantly again. Order 2-0 up. If they take this game, they will be moving on into the lower bracket, knocking out Unitas. So everything on the line for this RBS.
So the game's changed a lot here with the Shadow Priest. You're not expecting him to play a more kind of like hide around and void damage. You're expecting him to take a lot more damage since his mobility slow. But because he has his insanity bar, he's passively 20%.
Der Magier.
He's going to be a very tanky target for Order to attack.
Er versucht gerade den Würfel zu formen, glaube ich.
Nein, ich bin mit dem Sachen vertraut noch.
Naja, jede Taste.
Hab ich da ehrlich? Wie auf der Flucht, oder was? Wie so anständig.
Ja, mach ruhig.
Needs to be very careful to not die to that vendetta pressure from Aiden. He's just been a rockstar on that road the entire day as well, but now a setup from Order here, trap on the Shadow, stun onto Aiden, a lot of pressure coming out as well. Nice stun on the Zeta as well. Free Hammer of Justice on the Shadow.
Oh, der Schurke geht ja wieder fast down, ey.
Tries to kite away, really holding on to that evasion. He really
Hold
wants
up.
that for other this game, but Order have a tremendous amount of pressure.
They do. Shadow's got some catching up. He's used the healing tide totem. Now we see the smoke off, trying to get damage over onto Fresh Oxygen. This kind of line of sighting crowd control. No real damage coming out from Unitas. They really needed to get something going there. Smoke bomb is a huge offensive cooldown for Unitas, unable to achieve too much. We see the life grip, although a nice root from Yosuke is going to deny that now. A full trap, Hex, cross crowd control, aiming to be in trouble here.
Order are doing an excellent job with their cross crowd control, keeping Rosita and Shadow in crowd control for such a long time during their offensive pushes on Aiden. And like you said, Adrian, they did nothing with that smoke bomb, and that was because Oxygen did a pre-earthen wall turn on that smoke bomb, and now Aiden's in a lot of trouble. The evasion has to come out, but Fresh didn't even pop his Avenging Wrath, and they get stunned through with that BM Hunter Pet. Nice stun by Yosuke coming out there. Aiden's going to be in so much trouble. So there's a full trap on the Shadow. Aiden taking heat, using the Cloak of Shadows and the Fate. His last defensive cooldowns. Shadow needs to save him.
Yeah, this was the Avenging Wrath. Oxygen also taking a fair bit of damage here. No life grip available. We'll see a lot of defensive cooldowns being traded out on the side of Unitas here. Aiden's still in a fair bit of trouble. I really like the fact that Unitas is starting to swap over to Oxygen though. I think that's one of the better strategies for this road free Shaman composition. Get crowd control over to the Retribution pad and a Fear or a Hex, then go for the stun on Oxygen. They're starting to do that now, and they're looking very good ever since they started with this strategy. You see Master Spells coming out. Fresh has to come back and heal for a Shaman. It's a lot more.
He does, and that was a nice earthen wall time from Oxygen, using it just before he got the kidney shot to shut that down. But if Aiden keeps making those swaps onto Oxygen, they can pile on the pressure and make it very difficult for Order to win. Meanwhile, though, Yosuke getting a lot of damage onto Aiden. They make a kidney swap on the Fresh, full blind on the Oxygen right now. Fresh triggers out of it, And Oxygen's, I believe, is in only a half hit, but full silence as well. Fresh doing an excellent job hiding away. He is wearing those tag trinkets as well to survive goes like this.
Yeah, you can see the Veil Dive proccing there. When you drop low on health, you'll get a little shield running that tank. So that's why a lot of the competitors choose to get in these high pressure situations. That extra line of defense. We see Shadow now caught up in a Hammer of Justice. No trap to follow up though. We see the root. Aiden should be able to reconnect, get some heals on himself.
Der Schoko wird aber oft verhauen, ey.
He's looking to get aggressive. They're going for another swap on Oxygen.
This is a great kidney swap on Oxygen. They're getting a lot of pressure here. I'd like to see if they can follow
Der Heiler.
He trinkets out of it, pops the healing tide to deal with this pressure, and now's a great swap by Unitas there, getting a lot of pressure. And I like these swaps going into Oxygen. They need to just keep on top of it, but Aiden needs to be careful to survive.
Yeah, Aiden is really the kill target for Order here. If he does, you can see he's trading for his defensive cooldowns very carefully. Now a little bit of damage coming out over onto Shadow, but not really anything being achieved on the side of Order here. This composition pick from Unitas is looking really strong in game 3. They are a little bit down on mana, and Shadow needs to be careful. He needs to cut away, make sure he doesn't line Vizina Jones too much, because of course the Shadow Priest brings a lot of defensive and offensive utility.
Fresh and Yosuke are able to adapt mid-game. They just make these different swaps, and it makes it very difficult for Unitas to survive. Right now they're on the Aiden, they force the Cloak of Shadows and the Feint as well. Fresh's wings being popped here, trying to get as much damage, but it does fade, and he doesn't really force anything major. So for now, a full trap on the Shadow with a stun onto Aiden. He needs to connect and get the pressure out, but it's not really there just yet. Nice mind controls from Vizina Jones to stop them from getting any pressure. Well played by Vizina.
Yeah, and in the midst of that, they actually also forced the Trinket and the Astral Shift from Oxygen. I think a slight overreaction there from him. Wasn't even the Vendetta. Vizina wasn't casting damage, he was casting mind control. This could be a big opening for Unitas. That Vendetta is up now. If they can get cross power control over onto Fresh to deny the Blessing of Sanctuary, this could be a big opening for them. We see a kick now into Oxygen as Aiden's going for the kill. He takes blood in the water. He's playing offensively. He doesn't even use the Vendetta, and they also force out the Urban Shield Totem, which is very good for Unitas.
They've been forcing so many defensive cooldowns in this last minute, and Dampening has just kicked in. The next Vendetta could be a very crucial one if they want to turn this around, grab that extra win, and keep their tournament lives on the line. But Vizina Jones has taken a bit of fire. Now they have defensive cooldowns to answer. Full Hammer of Justice on the Shadow. Vizina around half health, but he uses that defensive fear to keep him nice and safe there. Well played by Vizina once again.
Aiden still hasn't used that Vendetta. He's holding the trigger. He should use it now. We see the smoke bomb. This is the Vendetta. They're looking for the kill. Yeah, Fresh able to get into the smoke bomb, gets the Blessing Sanctuary to keep his Shaman in the fight. It's cool there for Order, and now they're very low on color. You see Fresh doesn't have his Trinket, doesn't have the Blessing of Protection. Oxygen starting to really burn through his mana pool with this Assassination Rogue tunneling him down. I really like the adaptation from Unitas, looking very good in game 3.
Yeah, looking very good, and luckily for Oxygen, he was choosing that Dwarf talent, so that's going to help mitigate the Vendetta pressure a lot being on that Dwarf, but now they make a swap over into Fresh. Full kidney shot, Micro onto Oxygen there, just writing them down completely, and Vizina Jones just controlling the game with these micros, making it very difficult for Oxygen here. But now the wings from Fresh comes out onto Aiden. He doesn't have the evasion for 20, but Shadow uses that Earth Wall Tome, knows they need to survive this pressure, but it will fade soon, and Fresh is connected well, doing a lot of pressure.
They really just, they don't seem to know how to win the game. Order. It's such a difficult composition to play against the Rogue Shadow Priest Shaman, because the Shadow Priest, of course, you'd love to sit him and kind of lock down some of his casts. He just takes so little damage. Aiden is normally the main kill target, but he's also quite slippery on that Rogue, and he's doing a great job of swapping through his cooldowns. That said, that is a big overlap there on Unitas, the life swap use, as well as that evasion that could really prove detrimental later in the game.
Yeah, it was going so well for them, and that overlap of those huge offensive cooldowns might come back and bite them, but they're making kidney swap onto Yosuke. Full silence on the Oxygen. They're trying to force that turtle now. He mends away Fane's death as well, gets rid of those poisons. Full Hammer of Justice on the Shadow. Aiden's going to be in trouble now. Will that defensive overlap come back to bite them? Aiden getting super low on HP. He has the Spirit that he needs to survive right now. He's just getting crushed, but the Erdable turn should be
Survive.
They force the Trinket though from Shadow now. No Trinket, no life swap, and you can see the Avenging Wrath of Fresh up in about 40 seconds. That'll be a big defensive play. Oxygen knows that. He's playing for it, trading through a bunch of his own defensive cooldowns here. The Spirit Link as well as the Trinket and the Astral Shift just to keep his team offensive. Once again, these two teams, Joe, getting so evenly matched. We've got Vendetta available. We've got Avenging Wrath available for Fresh. Both of these teams looking to pull the trigger.
They are. Both teams running out defensive cooldowns. Full trap on the Shadow.
Irgendwie wollen die mich verscheißen, wa?
Was?
Irgendwie wollen die mich verscheißen.
Das ist jetzt schon wieder.
So, heute noch ankommen. Das ist noch nicht mal den zweiten Punkt erreicht, versandt.
Ja, da war nicht gerade viel Zeit, ne? Sennen Sie weint es sehr schnell. Oh, der Jäger ist down.
Hey.
Guckst du mal kurz nicht hin und nun stirbt der Jäger.
Tja.
Ja, sehr merkwürdig. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them play that Rogue Priest Shaman during opening.
Oh Mann, ey.
Oh. Die wohl letzte Runde.
Also, wir können wir nicht.
Das haben sie sich beibehalten so. Ich glaube, zeitlich könnten wir es sogar schaffen, das komplette Arena-Dings zu schauen. Ich glaube sogar. Da habe ich gerade mal für, ja, da habe ich gedacht, wir schaffen ja nur hier 6 Videos vielleicht. Ja, wir schaffen doch die kompletten Dings vor.
Wenn man sich nur die Kämpfe ansieht, ist klar.
Ja. Ja, würde man sich das jetzt normal, hätte man jetzt sich normal geguckt, wäre man, glaube ich, jetzt nur, ja, könnte man knapp den dritten schaffen, glaube ich. Oh. Viel besser. Oh.
Aiden will fall. It's going to be really difficult for Aiden. He's going to have to play a very good game here. Of course, we did see Order actually in the Australia-New Zealand finals. They beat a team running the Rogue Priest shaving composition in the final game. That's what got them to Blizzcon. And now they're playing against another one, though Unitas, of course, have shown their stuff here on the Blizzcon stage. Fresh dropping low. He's definitely taking the worst of this exchange. I actually really like the fact that Aiden, despite the fact he's having to attack Fresh because they're tunneling him, he's doing a good job of playing the keep up with the aggression and yet play defensively once needed, and that's going to be every time Shadow is in power control or when Yosuke and Fresh pop those offensive cooldowns, get a lot of pressure. And momentarily as well, Yosuke kind of wasted that rallying cry, and that could come back to bite him because Unitas actually have a lot of pressure already as the RPS against this composition. Oxygen kind of struggling to deal with the on-target pressure, and Hosida is controlling them, but there's that Stormbot Hodge combination, get a lot of damage onto Aiden. They follow it up with a Hex as well. This could be huge trouble for Aiden, but they did get out that Earthen Wall Tome before the Hodge came. He's still taking so much damage. They're trying to go through it. They use the Fear of the Shadow. Aiden could be in a lot of trouble. Nice script from Rosita right there to gain Aiden some distance and allow Shadow to keep him up now. Yeah, he still needs to recover a little bit. That was a long power control chain coming in from Order there. Almost enough to tape down Aiden, but he does survive. And once again, the pressure definitely overall is in favor of Unitas. Shadow Priest recasting, of course, going to be putting out a fair bit of damage. Once again, though, we see those stuns coming out. The constant Stormbot over onto the healer with the Hammer of Justice and Aiden putting out so much single target damage over onto Aiden as he's dropping low. Scary moment there. Evasion comes out. Oxygen, though, also taking a fair bit of damage in this exchange. Both these teams are playing very well offensively as well, causing stress on either side. Oxygen haven't used that Astral Shift as well to survive the pressure, and Aiden still has that Vendetta, so he's going to be looking to pop that trigger, but at the same time, Yosuke and Freshen is timing him down, making it very difficult for a nice pre-urban wall time coming out from Shadow before that Stormbolt landed. That's going to keep Aiden nice and safe. Aiden needs to be careful in this game. He is holding onto his trinket, he doesn't have that damage for a few more seconds. Once that does come up, of course, it will be the ultimate line of defense against this double melee composition. You see Purge is even coming in from Oxygen. He knows how close his team is. They need one win here, and they will take the series now. We see Kidney Shot blind over onto Oxygen, trying to get some damage on Yosuke, but Urban Shield Totem was already down from Oxygen. A beautiful play from him denies the entire go from Unitas. That was an excellent play from Oxygen. Both Shamans actually doing an excellent job with these pre-Urban Wall Totems, keeping their teams alive, but once that isn't down, the
passive pressure from both visitors there, and Fresh actually tricking in out of that smoke bomb. Yosuke pretty low. He actually uses the dive by the sword, and once again, Aiden still has that vendetta, so this could be a scary moment later on.
Yeah, Aiden's sitting onto that vendetta quite a lot. I'd love to see him just kind of pop it out, force out cooldowns. Of course, Blessing and Protection from the Retribution Paladin's going to be an obvious one, but it trades well because Vendetta's on the 2-minute cooldown, whereas Blessing and Protection's on 5, so it would
Joker
be a
wird
good exchange to
behagt.
force it out. We see Trinket on Aiden, though he's taking a little bit of damage. Avenging Wrath still available for Fresh. They need to be very respectful of that. Constant purges coming in. Aiden dropping low, Urban Shield Totem to answer. Now they need to be the team looking to get aggressive.
They do, and they're finding their aggression on the Yosuke right now. Full silence on the Oxygen. He's getting very low. Has the Rallying Cry as well as that Disarm to keep him alive for now, but no defensive cooldowns from him. Oxygen needs to be able to save him, but he has a lot of defensive cooldowns at his arsenal to keep him alive. Pops the Ascendant, but his Kidney on it. Hodge onto Aiden, Storm onto Shadow. Nice grip from Ozito once again to keep Aiden alive.
That might be the life-saving life grip from Ozito Jones there. That was so much damage from Fresh, the Avenging Wrath, that huge offensive cooldown for the Retribution Paladin. It was committed, it's still been committed. Aiden dropping low, Healing Tide, Totem, Unitas playing for their tournament lives. Comes in, Ozito once again saves the day. Now we see the Vendetta, they're looking to force that Divine Shield on Fresh, but once again, great defensive play from Order, and Unitas just can't get anything going.
They can't, and they're going in for the kill right now. Fresh even running out of his Urban Turn to get some pressure still. Full Hammer of Justice on the Aiden, getting a lot of damage. Oh, so much burst coming out of Aiden. That forces that evasion and the Earthen Wall Totem. Fresh is the scariest Rat Paladin I have ever seen.
I don't believe it. It's so scary, this matchup. Blizzcon, a lot of these players have never played on this Blizzcon stage before. They're representing not only themselves, but their team, their region. They really want this in this elimination game. Yosuke once again under fire, but it's Aiden who I'm scared for. Spirit Dome is the last line of defense from Shadow. He needs to be careful using that. Does have the Trinket to trade it out, as we're actually going to see Spirit Link force from Oxygen. It gets killed off immediately though. Not too much help coming out from that. Good play from Unitas.
That was actually an overlap from Fresh and Oxygen. He trinket out of it when he sacked him as well, so that's a huge mistake. It could come back to bite them, but at the same time, Aiden has no evasion for quite some time. They're just looking to take him out. Dampening's kicked in, so nearly 10%. They're trying to kill Yosuke, but he has that dive by the sword very soon as well, so I think it could be a very difficult kill target, and both healers are running out of mana.
Yeah, we can see offensive cooldowns located at both sides. We had a bit of a calm moment as much as that's happened in this game. Now we see Yosuke with DR Kidney from Aiden. Mistake here. He's going to be looking to take down. Full Hex coming out over onto Shadow. Oxygen gets the better of the exchange, looking to win the game for his team. Tank Trinket Frogs. Aiden once again just getting shields, getting anything from Ozito, who's trying to keep his team in the fight. He's been doing everything he can here, but Aiden's just taking so much damage from Order in this game. It's coming down to mana battle even, Joe. Both of these healers are really struggling to keep up.
They are struggling indeed, and once again Fresh uses the sack to get him out, but now the Wings might be able to crush Aiden if he's able to connect. He's running for dear life right now. The Spirit Link comes out as well as the tree, but now full Wings take Aiden down. If they can get any more crowd control, they might not even need it. So much damage coming in from Fresh and Yosuke on that Red Paladin and Warrior. They are just completely crushing him. And
Schulke, tot.
My goodness, he's taking him down anyway.
Order gewinnt.
Going to be able to take it. Unitas going to be sent home. And just a major congratulations to Unitas. This was a team that had to adapt on the fly this year, and everybody